Hello, everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for Okay, Here is the Story. I am Dee Burns. So today I am reacting to the new Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Dax video called Black versus White. I am a little nervous with a title like that. You just never know what's going to come out of Tom's mouth. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that I'm an old lady. Since my last Tom MacDonald reaction video, I have learned a few of rap artist terms from my son, Hunter. There is cadence, flow, and spitting. They're spitting. Because the last video, I was like, watch how fast Tom goes. And my son goes, yeah, he's spitting. He's what? Then he explained it to me. So, again, I'm an old woman. I have a hard time sometimes telling what they're saying. So, I haven't seen the video, but I have printed out the lyrics. Okay? You're going to see me looking down, probably flipping my pages. Okay? Just be patient with me. I'm old. I don't know. This is all new stuff for me. Okay, so let's get into the video.
Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes, riding mechanical bulls in the club.
Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so he has on an Eminem t-shirt. And I don't know if you saw Adam Calhoun. He's got camo on. He looks like he's ready to go hunting. But I'm wondering if is that t-shirt an ode to Eminem out of respect, or is he starting an argument with Eminem? Now, I've seen all over the internet where people ask him all the time, are you and Eminem fighting? And he says they're not. So I'm hoping that this t-shirt thing is out of respect. Yeah. And then, did you see these outfits? What the hell? You know, Nova, she is such an amazing video producer, director, whatever. But you guys need somebody on your staff that can do fashion. Because I don't believe that these outfits are fashionable. Oh my gosh, look at the socks on Adam Calhoun. I think my grandpa wore those socks. Okay, let's start over again and get into it.
Hop in the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes, riding mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tougher the and we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat. In a backyard like scrapyard, got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods and the trailer park trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my
Breathe.
for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter, and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We
Breathe.
We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll
Breathe.
never recover.
Yes. Oh my God. Tom, I'm a mother. I worry about you breathing. Why didn't you breathe? Oh my gosh. I can't believe he said all that. And it was only 38 seconds. I can't believe he said all that in the breath that he did. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's get back into it.
Multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns. Bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping hella birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't wanna trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed at my cousins and cashing addicts and cupboards. They all dissing, we don't listen, can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that look a few times. I have friends who are African American. And yeah, I had one gal. She was a really good friend of mine when I first moved up here to Wisconsin. And I would ask questions, and she'd be like, she would give me that look, like, I can't believe you just asked that. And she would tell me, "You're my white girlfriend," because yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, black people. I really am. That sometimes you just don't know what we're doing. Okay, so let's go back. That look.
Gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people. Jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler.
Okay, I think it's cool that he referenced Ferris Bueller right there when he was talking about skipping school. And for those of you who are younger, or maybe my friends in Europe, if you haven't seen the movie, there was a movie, I think it was back in the 80s, and it was called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And Ferris Bueller was the main character. And he skipped school like all the time. And yeah. Yeah. So that's why he said that, Ferris Bueller, because he's referencing skipping school, and that's kind of the iconic movie for skipping school. So let's get back into it.
From school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there. Shooters, I'm the white boy with the monster pump. Sit shotgun, but I pop the truck. The Northern, a monster off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch him run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Pumping blood like he often does. Talk too much till his coughing shuns. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Kids ain't got no answer.
I should have let that play out. Sorry. You know, Adam loves his guns. He loves his guns. I mean, he talks about guns in, I think, every verse I've ever heard him sing. He talks about having ammo and having a gun. But back in the day, and I'm sure people still remember this, maybe, you know, you could say what you wanted to say without consequences. And yeah, there is such a thing as hate speech. And yeah, I mean, you can say things without being hateful. But on the other extreme of that, you have to give us the freedom. That is our right as an American. We have the freedom to say what we want. And now people get canceled, like he said, and it's ridiculous. You can ruin somebody's life. You know, and the way that our current social culture is, you can really ruin somebody's life. And that is not right. You should not have that kind of power over somebody. Yes. And he referenced, okay, let me just look real quick. Look at them like, pull your pants up. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Yes. Pull your pants up. I never wanted to be that old person that was like, pull your pants up. It used to drive me crazy when I would hear older people say that. I can't even believe it's still in style. I thought that style had gone a long time ago. But I have this kid. He walks by my picture window every day, and his pants are, I swear to God, they're below his butt. And it's like, how is that not illegal? You can't just have guys walking around with their underwear showing. Like the full underwear. Yeah, I don't know, but okay. Well, let's gotta turn my lyric page. Okay, let's get back into it.
Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abuse.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go back. Okay.
Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abuse. In my past, acting stupid. I used the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you rather see me losing.
Okay, so Tom's got an Eminem T-shirt on, and he mentioned Eminem in his verse. I think this is what's called a cadence, if I remember correctly from my little schooling I got. I feel like that right there, that sing-songy, I feel like that's in an Eminem song. And it has something to do with weed. I don't know the song or the lyrics too well, but yeah, I feel like that. So that was like an ode, another ode to Eminem. So this is obviously an Eminem respect thing, the undertone of it. Am I wrong? Leave me a comment and let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, so let's get back into it.
Bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at, now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face, they did the time, they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't.
Oh, wow. They might think I care, but I don't. That is a best friend attitude. And that's what I adore about best friend. He has that attitude. People think I care. I don't care. I don't care about anybody. I hate everybody. It's funny if he comes on the show. We'll talk about it, but he does. He hates everybody. He hates everybody, and there's just some people, and that includes me. It includes Hunter. There's just some people he tolerates more than other people. But at the end of the day, he hates everybody. He just, so it's cool that Adams did that. You know, I don't care. You think I do. I don't. That's a really cool. Oh, and then he talks about, let me see what this lyric is. Sorry, people. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did their time. They got jammed. That is something I absolutely hate about our society. Is there are crimes that you can go to jail for that are non-violent crimes. Example, here in Wisconsin, if you don't pay your child support, you go to jail. I mean, they are very strict about it. They will hunt you down and they will put you in jail. Now, that's a non-violent crime. Yet it's, it's a crime and it goes on your record. And then that follows you for your entire life. Even if you have gone into jail and you've done your time, let's say 3 years. Okay. You've done your 3 years. Now you're out. Finding a job, finding a place to live is virtually impossible. It can be done, but it's not easy. All because you didn't pay child support for whatever reason. And yeah, they get jammed up and then the rest of their life is ruined. And as a society, we don't even look at what they went to jail for. We're just like, oh, you were in jail. Oh, you were in jail. Okay. No, I did not raise my boys that way. I raised my boys to look at the heart, look at the character of the person. Look at what they were in jail for. I mean, if they're a Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah, they probably should be in jail. But if they're just somebody who got in a situation and they couldn't pay their child support, everybody's got their shit. The black people and the white people. So I think that's what this song means, is everybody's got stuff. That just dawned on me. Okay, well, let's get back into it. I'm going to go back a little bit. Let's get back into it.
Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be out some white people.
Dax.
Of a truck yelling, I don't give a white people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got cancer for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is.
Okay. Wow, he's going fast. Again, I am not real familiar with Dax. I don't know how he raps. But that was really fast, dude. Okay, so the line is segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been fucking with Tommy before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world. About the world. Sorry. Yeah. So from what I understand, way back in the day, Dax and Tom collaborated on a project together, and I don't know what it was. I don't know. This was before I got into Tom MacDonald. and it got him canceled. And now he's back, and that's what he's referencing here. So, okay, so let's go back. I got to get my lyrics. Okay, here we go.
I'm still in the mix. I've been with timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue. I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they still cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control. Conceal that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you pussies who claiming you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on
I like that he said that. Yeah, I'm pissed, but it's not going to be part of my identity. Yeah, I mean, I have MS, and it pisses me off that I have MS. I almost said 52. I'm now 53 years old, just had a birthday. I am 53 years old, and I'm in a wheelchair, and I can't drive. I can't go anywhere. Yes, it pisses me off. The pain, the constant pain pisses me off. The constant doctor's appointments and the doctor's not listening to me pisses me off. But it's not my identity. Yeah. That's not my identity. And like Dax was saying, yeah, it pisses me off, but I'm not going to let it be part of my identity. So I like that. And then he said, so on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. I hope that he means that. I hope that he means that. I hope that wasn't supposed to be satire or something funny. I hope that he meant that. But anyway, okay, let's get back into it.
The past, I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just like you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot right there. Oh my gosh, Dax has got an amazing verse. He's got a good verse. A lot of stuff. I like how he said, if you get offended, that's not on you and you ain't living right. Yeah. You get offended by what I say or do, that's on you. That is not my issue. That is your issue, and you need to deal with it. And, you're not living right. You're just not. And then I like when he says it's not a black versus white, it's a wrong versus right. Oh my gosh. But our current government, they want you to think it's a black versus white thing because they want to keep us divided. And if they keep us divided, then we fall. If we stand united, we stand, divided, we fall. If we unite, we can stand up against them, and they don't want that. That scares them. It scares them. So now they have to do either a black versus white, or now I just saw this weekend where there's a new COVID variant coming out and California is starting to mandate masks again. So now it's going to be a vaccine versus non-vaccine, mask wearing versus non-mask wearing. And they're hoping it'll divide us like it did before because, all this stuff's going on politically and they want us to be distracted from that and not pay attention to that. And I'm sorry, USA government, we are paying attention. We are paying attention. And it doesn't matter what you try to distract us with. We're paying attention to our current government. Sorry, soapbox. Okay. And finally, he says, color is a result of all these factors. And then he lists, or color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. And he's right. I mean, you don't choose that stuff. You don't choose who your mom and dad is. You don't choose your race or your religion or, other things. You got those things just for being born. And yeah, I mean, that's just that is what makes you as a person on the outside. isn't what makes you the kind of person that you are in the inside. And that's what we all need to start looking at. Stop looking at skin color. And that goes for whites, blacks, Asians, Mexicans. I mean, I don't care what your skin color is. We need to stop looking at it and look at the person inside and their character. Okay. Soapbox. Okay, so let's get back into it.
Just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skewed, manipulated by the news. Crude, true things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentages paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they try to blackmail me once I black out on these demographics. And push past the stereotypical average, then get blackballed, and they cut all my traffic.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he be on some black people. Hanging out the window of the trunk, screaming, I don't give a black people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Oh, look at that. Okay, September 8th is when the official album, the whole entire album drops. So remember that, people. Another good Tom MacDonald video. Oh my gosh. That was so good. Okay, I like there at the end when Dax was talking about constantly being manipulated by the news and the media, but he called it like news crews, truths. I don't know. There was skews. There was a bunch of words that rhymed. But yeah, I mean, they're constantly manipulating us. That is what our media, our news does. And unfortunately, I don't think that you should get your news information from the TV. I tell people, find a good news source that you can trust. Whether that's an internet show like the Benny Show, or I'm trying Joe Rogan, whatever, whoever you can trust and is being honest. And you have to put in a little research, but you can find it. And, just follow that person and see what they talk about, and then make your own decisions. Don't let them tell you how to think. That is the one thing that you still have freedom of, is what to think. Don't give them that power. I kind of feel like two things. These three guys, I feel like they're the Trinity of Rap. You got two Canadians and an American. And it's sad that we have two Canadians, and the American too, but we have two Canadians that are saying things that we as U.S. citizens should be saying to our government. And we don't. Instead, we have these two amazing Canadians come up from up north, as they would say here in Wisconsin, up north. And they come into this country, and they're like, we love this country, but here's what needs to be fixed. Yeah. So anyway, Nova, great job again. That girl, she's so amazing. I can't believe the creativity that people have. I mean, oh my gosh. I'm so jealous. I wish I was so creative like that, and I'm not. But she did another really good job. Again, don't forget, September 8th is when the album officially drops, the entire album. It also said on there that you could go and get autographed albums. I did see a video the other day of Tom talking about how he autographs every single album that is purchased. So that is what I am going to purchase. I'm going to try to anyway. Hopefully he has enough. But yeah, I want to get an autographed album and add it to my collection that I have, not of him, but of other autographed albums. And go buy merch. It said that he's going to have merch packs on there, autographed albums. I forget what the other stuff, but that's September 8th. So please, 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 please go do that. Let's support Tom. Let's show him how much we love his music. We love him. We love what he's saying. Thank you, Tom, for saying what you're saying. I appreciate it. As an American, I appreciate that you are saying what we want to say, but we don't. So that's my video for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube and Rumble channel. Please click on the little bell when you do subscribe, because then you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, right before I started recording, I checked my subscribers. I'm at 181. 19 more. And then best friend comes on the show, and he was over here yesterday, and he was talking to me about it. Because we had a situation that happened yesterday. I don't want to go into it. And he goes, "Oh, we need to talk about that when I come on your show, when you get your 200 subscribers." So it's funny because he's taking everyday things that happen, and he's like, "Oh, we need to talk about that. We need to talk about that." So he's getting excited. So let's show him that we want to see him on the podcast. So again, it's going to be worth it. He already knows what he's going to wear, and I don't know. He threw out like 3 or 4 possibilities, and I said, "Don't tell me. I don't want to know, but I will tell you it's going to be worth it." So anyway, please subscribe. Please leave me a comment. I love you guys' comments, and I do respond to them. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I love you guys.